sadly for the Zoomers, the Gen Zs out there, I feel kind of bad for them because they're walking into the buzzsaw of probably the worst financial social disaster in 1,000 years. Whereas for us boomers, we're like, oh, well, we had a great 40 years, whatever. But for the Zoomers and the Millennials, though, it's a dire situation. So I would encourage the younger generations, load up on Bitcoin, because that is definitely a way to create a bulwark against what I perceive to be a growing cascade of interlocking.
Max Keiser is a Bitcoin advocate and entrepreneur who has been vocal about the strengths and benefits of the digital currency. In his various interviews and statements, Kaiser has emphasized how Bitcoin is the perfect form of money and how it rivals gold in terms of its qualities and characteristics. In this video, we will be focusing on Kaiser's thoughts and views on Bitcoin and how he believes is the future of money. Additionally, we will also be discussing Kaiser's advice for individuals interested in investing in Bitcoin and his thoughts on El Salvador's adoption of the digital currency as legal tender. Kaiser believes that Bitcoin has aesthetic qualities that resonate deeply with our souls and imagination, and that it can be overwhelming for some people. He also talks about the relationship between madness and creativity and how some artists go insane because they are too open with the universe. He explains that Bitcoin is a way to stay focused and bring peace. He also suggests that Bitcoin is love and can heal you if you open yourself to the aesthetic beauty of it. He also points out that Bitcoin empowers the process of self-authorship or self-creation by liberating individuals from the actions of others or oppression of the state. He believes that Bitcoin is a great unifying thing for all people and humanity because it solves a lot of things and it can be used to travel anywhere in the world, and it also has a store of wealth that is inflation-proof, giving people a sense of property and self-sovereignty. He also compares Bitcoin to gold as it is scarce, divisible, transportable, durable, and scarce, but also points out that Bitcoin has an additional quality, that it is programmable and can be used for smart contracts and decentralized applications. He also sees a future where Bitcoin is used as a global reserve currency, making it perfect money.
100,000 years or more, specifically over the past 5 to 10,000 years, over the past few hundred years, obviously the gold has become the number one money because it has great attributes. If you're somebody traveling around and you need a medium of exchange in a way that it gives you the ability to travel through time, because gold's purchasing power due to its scarcity remains constant, and it allows you to travel through space because it's somewhat portable, it's divisible, it's fungible. So with gold, you have the ability to be free, to walk anywhere. I think you can go anywhere in the world. If I have gold, they'll take it. That's the great thing about gold. Flash forward to Bitcoin. Bitcoin does everything that gold and money we expect it to do, except it does it better. It does it in the digital age. It's more secure. It's more portable. Everything that we talk about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin represents the long search for perfect money in that sense. And as a result, it has caused massive neurological problems in people who are incapable of handling this idea of perfect money. Again, so you have someone like a Sam Bankman-Fried who looks at the quote unquote crypto market and becomes the biggest crook in history. And then you have somebody like a Michael Saylor or a President Bukele who looks at it and says, this is actually a way to help or engineer our lives and our economy in ways that are going to benefit everybody, right? So it has this is where we're at now with Bitcoin. It's cleaving the society. I don't like to throw in biblical references really, because it's contentious and everybody throws a fit. But nevertheless, the literature in various religions is outstanding at times. And you learn a lot from reading books like the Bible. And one of the things that Jesus talked about was the path narrows. Right? People are saying, why is it getting harder and harder for me to get into heaven, Jesus? Shouldn't it be wide open and we can all just disco our way in? He's like, no, actually the path narrows. You have to, once you start a virtuous path, you have to practice your virtue and become even more virtuous. Today's virtue doesn't work tomorrow. You have to be virtuous every day. And
Right.
so with Bitcoin, similarly, once you get the Bitcoin meme and once it's in your mind and it's kicking around and rearranging your brain, it doesn't stop. You don't wake up tomorrow and like, well, that Bitcoin thing was interesting, but I'm going to start crocheting now and making puppets for dogs.
Yeah.
No, it's still working in your brain, whether you want it or not.
Right.
So, therefore, I think we're at a point where there's no turning back, for humanity. Not to be overly dramatic, but I think that given the current state of affairs around the world, and with the fiat money machine now going into hyperbolic overdrive, and all the excesses that were brought on by fiat money, all of the malinvestments that are made possible through the money printers has created a dystopian nightmare.
IRA allow you to save for retirement in a tax-advantaged way for greater financial security with lots of tax advantages. But most IRA offer the same boring stocks and bonds. Introducing iTrust Capital, the #1 crypto IRA platform in America. iTrust Capital allows cryptocurrency investors like you to enjoy all the exciting benefits of tax-advantaged retirement accounts. It combines the traditional IRA with the new, exciting world of cryptocurrencies. Why should you use iTrust Capital? It is the best crypto retirement platform in America, with some of the lowest fees of any cryptocurrency IRA platform. It gives investors adequate exposure to some of the top cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, and Polkadot. You can buy and sell all your favorite crypto assets while enjoying amazing tax-free gains. It is adequately secured by Coinbase custody with a $320 million insurance to protect against theft. You can easily roll over an existing retirement account or begin a new one when you register on iTrust Capital. iTrust Capital is the trusted crypto IRA for many American investors who love the crypto industry. To join the millions of Americans who use the platform, please click on the link in the description box below. In conclusion, it's clear that Max Keiser has a deep understanding and appreciation for the power and potential of Bitcoin. He speaks of it as the perfect money and highlights its qualities as an inflation-proof store of wealth that allows for self-sovereignty and international travel. He also draws parallels between Bitcoin and gold, noting their shared characteristics as scarce resources that can't be debased. In addition to its practical advantages as a form of currency, Max Keiser sees Bitcoin as possessing a deeper, almost spiritual significance. He believes that the very nature of Bitcoin resonates with something fundamental within us, something that touches our souls and our deepest selves. For Kaiser, Bitcoin represents a kind of transcendence, a force that can change us and make us whole. Additionally, Kaiser's passion for Bitcoin is also evident in his work in El Salvador. The country has embraced Bitcoin as legal tender, and Kaiser has been instrumental in implementing a legal framework that differentiates Bitcoin from other cryptocurrencies and minimizes the presence of bad actors. It's clear that Kaiser's vision for Bitcoin is not just about its financial potential, but about its ability to bring about positive change for individuals and society as a whole. He encourages others to explore the possibilities of Bitcoin and to join in the effort to build a brighter future. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.